Hey guys, it's Carrie, the Invisible Goddess. Welcome back to the Invisible Goddess podcast, or welcome if you're a first-time viewer. Today is Monday, January 18th, I think. It's Martin Luther King Day. And this is podcast episode 7. Should really pay attention to these things before I start recording. But we're going to go with it. I don't have too much to talk about today. I really didn't do much in the last week crafty-wise because I had a lot of things going on with work and medical appointments for a family member. We are using an external mic today. It's hit and miss whether the phone wants to pick up the audio. I wasn't super happy with the mic when I tested it a couple podcasts back, but I'm also not happy with the phone, so we're going to see if this is any better. I do try to increase the volume in my editing software, but it doesn't really do anything. I'm using a free Windows editing thing because I am not an Apple person. So let's get into it. What do I have going on? So I was working on a hat yesterday, and at the end of the night, I figured out I did it wrong. Told you guys that I was making a football hat like I did for my niece's boyfriend. I was going to make one just like that for my boss. Well, not sure if you guys can tell what the problem is, so I'll point it out. Right about here, I was supposed to do 2 rows of white, off-white. This is what I used for the niece's boyfriend's hat. And right about here, I was supposed to do the same thing, put 2 rows of white, and you can see I did not. I hate frogging, so I'm not going to frog it. I'm probably going to do a surface stitch of the white and just call it a day. Because I don't want to rip out half of this when I have 2 rows left to go on it. I'm not going to do that. So this is living in my purple lips bag zipper. It's one of my favorite bags. This is Red Heart Super Saver brown. There is no ball band. This is stash yarn. It was actually part of Emily's stash. But she donated it to me. She gave it to me when I helped her clean her craft area in her basement. Okay, we're gonna knock my drink over. Okay, let me move that for you. You wanna get on the lap? Minnie's come to say hi. All you can see is her butt. Okay, let's move that, okay? She's actually sitting with her front legs on the chair and move stuff. So she had her front legs on the chair. You can see her tail going a little bit now. And her butt on my lap. Somehow, I don't think this is the last we've seen of her today. Come on, stop. So yeah, Red Heart Super Saver brown, no ball band, so I can't tell you the exact shade of brown, but it's a chocolatey brown. Excuse you. Excuse you. Mind? Thank you. She doesn't want to be a good girl today. Yeah, this is a simple double crochet hat. I am using an eye hook. I prefer boy hooks. So that's my work in progress. I don't know whether to call our next item a work in progress or not. Technically, it is finished. The ends are woven. I could call it done. So rather than just make my boss a hat, I made one for his wife also. See, hers is done. Oh, that's my hand. It is in the off-white that I should have put in my boss's hat. I have more of it. And it's just a simple, white hat. I think this is Wintuk, W-I-N-T-U-K. Vintage yarn. It is stash yarn. We are committed to using our stash. Check out my previous video about creating from stash this year, which I really did last year too, but trying to actively work that stash down. So anyway, for her hat, I have slide-on hair clips for if you're making like pin curls or something. I think that's what they're called. And I intend to make a little football applique that she can put on the hat if her and my boss are going out together. If not, it's just a plain white beanie. Like, can't go wrong with that. So that is, we're going to call this a finished object because technically the little applique is separate and I might get lazy and not do that. But that's our finished object. And that is really all that I have done since I talked to you last. I unzip this again because I meant to get the scissors out. I do have an acquisition. I had talked to you guys about my not being able to find the perfect, I'm looking around to see what they're called, the perfect phone mount to do videos with. So I ordered another one. Make sure so it's still in the box. I haven't opened it yet, so we're gonna unbox live for my acquisition. And I did order, well, you'll see it. I took the best of both worlds of what I liked in the various mounts, arms that I already had, and put that all into one. I have not returned anything yet because clearly I haven't opened this box to see if I'm going to like it, but honestly, I'm thinking that, try not to stab myself. I think I might end up just keeping all of them because each of them, it'll keep me from moving them different places and having to reposition, because like I work in the same spots. If I focus, and I'm looking at that spot right now. So if I'm doing a tutorial for on my sewing machine, I can have one just permanently in that spot. I do have to tweak how it is because I'm not happy with that filming setup. But right now, I don't have one there. I have them unattached. It's actually right under where you are. But I have the arm that I said, it didn't look good. The arm that I said really doesn't move much. Well, once I have it set up, do I really need to move it? Like, if I'm not repositioning it constantly, will it work? Now, granted, I still don't like the expandable heads. I have one next to me, hold on. Because actually, I have more than what I just ordered because, you know, like I have a little tripod one too, but this is the expandable head that I'm talking about. I don't particularly care for those because my hand doesn't like them. I preferred this type of head. It's a lot easier for me to use. This isn't the new one. Oh, itchy nose. So that's what I got on what I just ordered. I'll quit talking and start showing you. Interesting that it is in a bag, not a box. Kitty cat is coming to see us again. Maybe you want to lay in that box? Hmm? Yes, you do. Good. They stuck it. I mean, it's nice and heavy duty. A little afraid that it might have gotten damaged. And it was in the delivery box you guys saw. Lots of noise. There, focus. There's a zip tie. There was no need for that. See if I can cut it off. Got a pair of scissors now. Give this another try. So it is, okay, it already moves so much better, which is what the problem was with the previous one that I got with the same head. Trying to look. No. The one that I got with the arm did not have this head on it. It had the one that you have to squeeze the phone in. So I feel like this is smaller. Let's see. Looks like it's the same. Get them going the right direction. Gosh, guys. Okay, so they're slightly different. This one has a little extension tube. This one does not. But that's fine. I don't know. I think this one is a little bit shorter than this one, but as long as the phone fits in it, I guess that's fine. All right, what do you guys think? Should I just keep them all? I have probably another 10 days to decide, but I still don't like having to move that. So they literally, if if I just have one of these for every place that I film, focus, I think that's probably going to work out the best. And honestly, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 that I have, I'm only in like $50, $55. And I actually think that's pretty good because, you know, your girl's cheap. So I'm not buying the most expensive. Why are you crying? I'm not buying the most expensive things anyway. But yeah, that's all we have for the podcast this week. Work and appointments should calm down for this week. I know I have appointments next week, but maybe we'll have more to show next week. I have a lot of things pre-filmed, so that will like I won't be spending time filming and editing. I might have some more time to actually make this week, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to seeing how our microphone, about to call it a microwave, how the microphone helps with our audio or not, because my fear is that all you're hearing is muffled because it's against my skin, but it's not actually against my skin. It's sitting up off of it. A little look. Like it's not quite on me, if you can see that. So all right, time to go edit and post you. I haven't told you what I have coming up. I need to finish that hat, and I think, looking around the craft room, I think the next thing that I'm going to work on is the traveler's scarves from my UFOs. Like I want to get these UFOs out of the way, so it's definitely going to be one of my UFOs. Go check out that video. But yeah, I think the traveler scarves, because if I just sit down at the sewing machine, and it might take me 3 hours to get them done, and they are taking up a lot of real estate. So I think that's what I should do. All the other projects don't take up, I mean, the blanket takes up room. That would probably be my second project. So yeah, I look forward to showing them to you guys. Hopefully one of those will be done next week. Yeah, so thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And oh my gosh, life with cats, guys. She's all up in my project bag. All right, peace out, homies.